Canada's new study permit rules. What every international student must know to avoid deportation. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Are you an international student in Canada or planning to study here soon? The rules for study permits have changed, and these updates could have a significant impact on your academic journey. Whether you're considering switching programs, transferring schools, or extending your studies, understanding these changes is essential to staying on track and avoiding costly mistakes, or even deportation. In today's video, we're diving into navigating Canada's new study permit rules without facing deportation. We'll break down the updated regulations, uncover potential risks, and share actionable steps to help you confidently navigate the system and safeguard your future in Canada. Make sure to watch till the end for key insights that could make all the difference in your study permit application process. If you're ready to take control of your Canadian journey, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates. Let's get started. Understanding Canada's new approach to study permits. For years, Canada has been a beacon for international students seeking world-class education and a potential pathway to permanent residency. Its welcoming policies, renowned institutions, and diverse environment have made it a top destination. However, recent changes to study permit rules have introduced complexities that require students to rethink how they approach their studies. The updated rules are particularly significant for students planning to change programs, transfer institutions, or extend their studies. These changes demand more extensive documentation, clearer justifications, and full compliance with regulations. While these measures aim to maintain the integrity of the system, they present new challenges for students unfamiliar with Canadian immigration policies. Missteps in navigating these rules could result in application rejections or even deportation. The growing challenge. Why study permits are under scrutiny. The surge in international students in Canada has been remarkable, with over 800,000 students enrolled in 2024. This growth has brought economic benefits and cultural diversity, but it has also created significant pressure on infrastructure, housing, healthcare, and educational resources. To address these challenges, the Canadian government introduced tighter controls to ensure study permits are used as intended, specifically for education. Previously, students could make changes to their studies by simply notifying Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. Now, changes require a new study permit application, allowing the government to scrutinize these decisions more thoroughly. This approach ensures that program changes align with a student's academic and professional goals, preventing the misuse of permits as a means to extend stays or gain unauthorized work opportunities. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's delve deeper into the heart of the matter. Navigating Canada's new study permit rules without facing deportation. This is where we explore the practical steps, insights, and strategies that every international student needs to confidently manage these changes and protect their future in Canada. Navigating Canada's new study permit rules without facing deportation. Canada's updated rules for study permits demand a proactive and informed approach. Students must follow these regulations closely, prepare thoroughly, and avoid common mistakes that could jeopardize their academic and immigration plans. Let's explore how to effectively navigate these changes while minimizing risks. Canada's updated rules for study permits have also introduced a greater focus on the timeline and progression of studies. Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada is now closely scrutinizing gaps in education history or unexplained delays between programs. For instance, if a student takes a significant break after completing one program before applying for another, it can raise questions about their intent to continue studying in Canada. To address this, students should include a clear explanation of any gaps, supported by valid reasons such as professional development, personal circumstances, or preparation for their next course of study. This level of detail helps demonstrate a consistent and genuine academic trajectory, ensuring smoother application processing. Applying for a new study permit after changing institutions. If a student decides to transfer from one institution to another, the process is no longer as simple as it once was. For example, switching from a private college to a public university now requires a completely new study permit application. This application must include a detailed explanation of how the transfer aligns with the student's academic and career aspirations. A student originally enrolled in a business administration diploma who switches to a hospitality management program without a clear reason might face rejection. Immigration officers could interpret this as a deviation from the original purpose of studying in Canada. To avoid complications, students should submit a comprehensive statement of purpose outlining why the new program better supports their professional goals and how it builds on their prior education. Extending studies after completing an initial program. Students completing one-year programs and planning to enroll in another program face similar hurdles. Extending studies now requires a new permit application rather than a simple extension. For instance, a student completing a postgraduate marketing certificate who wishes to pursue a second certificate in digital strategy must demonstrate how the second program complements their long-term career goals. Applications that fail to provide a clear rationale may be rejected. A common pitfall is offering vague justifications, such as gaining more knowledge. Instead, students should articulate specific skills they aim to acquire and how these skills enhance their employability. This clarity can make the difference between acceptance and rejection. Risk of rejection and deportation. The consequences of a rejected study permit application extend beyond academic disruption. A rejected application could lead to the immediate loss of legal status in Canada. In extreme cases, students may face deportation orders, which can complicate future immigration efforts, including re-entering Canada. To minimize the risk of rejection, students should focus on presenting a clear intent, submitting strong financial documentation, and ensuring that their academic plan appears consistent and purposeful. Real-life scenarios and solutions. Understanding the rules is one thing, successfully applying them is another. Let's examine common scenarios that students face and how they can be resolved effectively. Scenario 1. Changing programs without a clear career plan. A student pursuing computer science decides to switch to graphic design, citing personal interest. While this may be a genuine reason, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada is likely to scrutinize the decision without a detailed explanation. The student should demonstrate how graphic design aligns with their long-term goals and complements their skills. Scenario 2. Extending studies without strong documentation. A student completing a diploma in project management applies to pursue a degree in business administration. If their application lacks proof of program acceptance, sufficient financial support, or a logical progression in their study plan, rejection is a strong possibility. Preparing all required documents early and ensuring consistency in the application is key. Another scenario that students often overlook is applying for a study permit extension without adequately addressing their academic progress. For example, if a student has failed courses or has a history of withdrawing from programs, IRCC may question their genuine intent to pursue education in Canada. In such cases, students must include a strong explanation for any academic inconsistencies, backed by supporting documents like letters from their institution or plans to retake failed courses. Highlighting a renewed commitment to achieving academic success can demonstrate that the student is serious about their studies, reducing the likelihood of rejection. Scenario 3. Facing rejection. Even with careful preparation, rejections can occur. Students have a 90-day window to apply for restoration of status. During this period, addressing the reasons for rejection and seeking professional advice can significantly strengthen a new application. In all these scenarios, attention to detail and proactive planning are critical. Each situation requires students to present their case clearly and convincingly, ensuring they meet the expectations set by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. By anticipating potential challenges and preparing thorough documentation, students can navigate these situations successfully and keep their academic goals on track. Steps to avoid deportation. The key to staying compliant lies in meticulous preparation and adherence to regulations. Here's how students can stay on the right track. Plan educational pathways. Research programs thoroughly and choose courses that align with career goals. Avoid unnecessary changes that complicate applications. Maintain transparency. Inform Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada of changes promptly. Submit complete and accurate applications with all required documents. Seek expert help. Consulting certified immigration professionals can help identify and resolve potential issues. Apply early. Delays in application submissions can lead to complications. Always apply well before the permit expires. What these rules mean for students. Canada's updated study permit rules reflect a broader push towards stricter immigration oversight. While they add complexity, they also underscore the importance of planning and accountability. For students who prepare thoroughly, these updates can be navigated without significant disruption. Canada remains a land of opportunity, but the stakes are higher than ever. By staying informed and proactive, students can achieve their academic goals while remaining compliant with immigration laws. As we've seen, Canada's new study permit rules bring both challenges and opportunities for international students. By understanding these updates, planning carefully, and staying compliant, you can confidently navigate the system and achieve your goals. Even small oversights can have major consequences, so take the time to prepare thoroughly and seek professional advice if needed. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Let us know your questions or thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to Canada Chronicles and turn on notifications to stay updated on essential immigration insights. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.